Now, live, the king of cuisine, Peter Dills. Another restaurant show, right? No, it's Peter Dills, the king of cuisine.
Ah, man, I love it when he says live. Indeed, we are live. It's about 10 minutes till 5. Happy Sunday, everybody. We're a week away from Father's Day, and we're in the midst of the 100 days of grilling. We're celebrating today for sure. At about quarter after the hour, we've got a guest, Holy Cow Barbecue. They've got about 4 locations in the South Bay, Bayside out there, Culver City, Santa Monica, El Segundo, Orange County Station. What are we talking about South Bay for? Because the Angels rock, man. We've got listeners all the way from Ventura to Temecula. We've got Angel Halo fans everywhere. So we're going to be talking about barbecue today, and I've got a really special show planned today because I am giving away a gift pack from Sapporo Beer, 714-283-0830, 714-283-0830. It's a $100 value, and it is a baseball-related question. In fact, if you were listening to the last 2 minutes of the or 2 innings of the Angel game today, you will know the answer because it has something to do with what Mark Langston said, I think, in about the 8th inning. So Sapporo has teamed up with us because it's International Sushi Day next week, and we are going to send you a gift pack from Sapporo Beer if you know the answer to the question that I'm going to ask in about 12-13 minutes. As always, their turtle is here, and Selena and Aaron Fry, and I think we have another guest in the other room as well.
It's our new board op.
Turtle, are you there?
I am here.
All right, so we've got about 12 minutes of shenanigans. I'm stone cold sober because I just got off of work from my gig there at Vaughn's. But you, my friend, I understand, have been up since 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, 8, and I started my day a wee bit Irish, hence the Notre Dame.
Yeah, you're wearing the ND. All right. That's all good. That's fine. Angels win. I believe it's their 6th win in a row. Man, just think of how the team's going to do once Mike Trout comes back. But it's a food show. If you're not familiar with me, Peter Dills, I've been doing radio in LA and Orange County, all over Southern California for about 13 years. I had a stint in Orange County with KDOC TV about 5 or 6 years ago. And hey, if there's any producers out there, anybody that's willing to produce a TV show, I'm available. I'm an actor that will work for, well, I'm not going to work for free. Turtle's the only one that works for free. But we're going to have fun today. 714-283-0830, 714-830-830. We're in 100 days of grilling. In fact, Turtle, I got to ask you something, and we just kind of rushed in here. Terry and Mark were cool enough to let us to come in to set up everything early. If you're watching on Facebook already, hello.
We are on Facebook.
Yeah. So if, I was watching the Morning Line Sports Show Saturday morning with Hal and Skip and Chappie, and in about 30 seconds watching into Facebook, it says, would you like to share this to other groups? So if you have that opportunity, if you're watching on Facebook and you're on your phone or you're on your iPad, and it says share it to other groups, we'd love it if you would share our show to all of your friends.
Sharing is caring.
Especially here. And I was talking to Selena, because I was unable to make heads or tails of what you were saying, but I was talking to Selena, and I said, it's one thing for us to tell people, hey, we're on Facebook, hey, we're on Instagram. But why? I mean, why is it that I'm telling you or asking you to follow us on Facebook? Very simple. You don't have to friend everybody or follow everybody on Facebook. But if you follow me, Peter Dills, just set up a new account, log in, put in a password, then that way you're going to be able to watch us live on Facebook. And that's kind of fun because Turtle's got 4 cameras in the studio. One's at Aaron, one's at the guest, if we have a guest, one's at Turtle, one's at myself. And then we roll this whole thing on Saturday or on Monday morning on YouTube and on Instagram and podcast. So let me just wrap that up. I'm not going to belabor the point too much, but even if you're not into Facebook, Instagram, follow us. Don't follow anybody else. I don't care. Just follow us so that you have the opportunity to stay with us during the week. All right. Did we go anywhere last Sunday?
No, because you were me and I was you last week, where you were a bit hungover from your Tattinger
Oh, that's right.
weekend.
I was a good boy. 48 hours of drinking water. So that's cool. 7
What's the number here?
7. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look at it right there. 714. You know, I'm like Juan Carlos said. You're going to be off your juju because for 7 years I've looked at a picture of Don Baylor right in front of me, and the picture fell on the ground after 7 years. So now it's like, uh-oh. So what do I? 714-2830-830. If you're driving around, great. If you're listening on the World Wide Web at am830.net, great. We love it. We're going to have a guest at about 5:15. We are celebrating 100 days of grilling. I got some shout-outs. Let's do some double shout-outs today.
Double shout-outs. I like that.
We're not going to do the birthday thing yet. We're going to wait till about 5:25, 5:20 for that. Loved what you put on the Instagram. Another reason to follow us on Instagram. You talked about the secrets that I said about a successful, or if you want to be a mini restaurant reviewer, you put on Peter's tricks on how he knows if a restaurant is good or not. I'm not going to repeat it. You're going to have to go to Instagram to find out.
It's like a 2-minute clip.
It's a 2-minute clip.
2 minutes of your life.
Everything short and sweet, just like Turtle and I and Selena. It's Peter Dills. We call the show. I don't know.
What are we calling it this week, Peter?
I think we're going to
Each week it changes.
I think we're going to call it the Sunday afternoon happy hour right here on Angels Radio AM 830 KLAA. Shout out to all of my Halo hotties on Instagram. If I were you, I'd definitely get onto Instagram and check out the Halo hotties. Kirk is on hold because he's ready to answer the question already.
What?
I haven't even given the question.
I don't even know the question.
I know. I didn't tell anybody the question because when I was driving here on the 57 freeway in my leased Longo Lexus, I was when in the 8th inning, Mark Langston said something, and I thought, man, that would be perfect for tonight's trivia question. So let the phone number sink in. 714-2830-830. 714-2830-830. It's no secret that I had to take a job at Vaughn's. It's a great job. All I do is buy and sell wine on behalf of Vaughn's. We're having a sale Saturday and Sunday. I'd like you to go to the Pasadena Vaughn's to get your wine because it's going to be on sale. But the truth of the matter is that all Vaughn's will have the double discount. But I want to give a shout out right now to a friend of mine, Braulio. I don't know. Have you met Braulio?
No.
Have you met Ventura? So those are my guys over at Vaughn's. Well, Braulio got a promotion.
Okay, congratulations.
He's now at the Vaughn's on Alvarado in L.A., and Braulio is now the store director. And if you live in the area, we've got a lot of Halo fans all over Southern California, especially in Orange County. I get it. But if you're a Halo fan and you're listening somewhere else and you're the Alvarado store, say hi to Braulio. He's a huge Angel fan. So that's a shout out to Braulio. One more shout out before we take a break because we have to do what they call a station ID. Do you know what that is? Yeah,
that's station identification. It's right. The call letters brought to you by the FCC, KLAA in Orange County.
In Orange County. See, we just did it, Aaron. You don't need to do it. I just did it for you. Yeah. Aaron's chipper over there. Now, what's the girl's name that you're? This
is our new board op.
This is live, and you got to teach her how to. You got to explain to her like at 5:18. Peter's going to yell in the microphone, "Hey, get on YouTube and get the Beatles out," because they, or you know what I mean. Or,
yeah, she's been watching the Facebook.
She has.
For the last couple of weeks.
She's down with it.
She's shaking.
Yeah, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Now I got 2 Halo hotties in there, and I get rid of one, Aaron. Now I got 2 Halo hotties.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. 2 of us, 2 of them.
Yeah.
Pull out the Tattinger champagne.
And let's have a party.
Let's do it. All right. It's Peter Dills. It's a couple minutes till 5 o'clock. Another shout out. No, I think I'm going to give it to him. Nick Martin. Nick Martin watches us on Facebook, listens to the show every Sunday afternoon. And Nick is the area manager for, do you like grapefruit
juice?
No,
soda,
grapefruit, like beer, like a real Hefeweizen.
Oh, like 805? Like
no, this is better. This is no competition for Sapporo because this is actually a Hefeweizen. It's called Schaffenhofer. And it's Schaffer, grapefruit, Hefeweizen. It's a German-style beer, and Nick is selling it to Vaughn's, Albertsons, and everything. So we want to help him. Why do we want to help him? Because I found out there's 400 Albertsons and Vaughn's from San Diego all the way up to Ventura, and he's only got his beer approved into 6 places. So we've got to help this guy get his Hefeweizen into other locations. Yeah, are you down with that, Turtle?
Yeah, I'm all for it.
All right, without looking, Turtle, what's the phone number here? So when we come back from the other side of the break, you looked. 714-283-0830, 714-283-0830. When we come back from the other side of the break, I am going to give you the trivia question. There's only one rule. I don't mind if you've won something here before, because we're starting all over. We do not accept P.O. boxes on our show for winners. Why? Because USPS, United States Postal Service, will not deliver, obviously, a UPS package, and that's how we're going to get it to you. My name is Peter Dills. I am the host of the show. We're live mostly every Sunday night right after the Angel game, so I got some music in my ears. I hope you're digging on the show right now. Don't touch that dial. Give me a chance. I'm going to be here another hour. I got plenty of enthusiasm, and I got some stuff to give away, and I have great guests. It's Peter Dills, AM 830 KLAA.
Hillbilly music, lonely, lonely streets I call home.
Angels Radio.
AM 830.
Eric was way behind on his taxes.
I owed a lot of money to the IRS, almost $15,000. I tried to make payments.
The IRS wasn't satisfied with Eric's efforts, so they came after him full force.
They're coming to put a lien and a hold on all my income, my home, my car. I was just overwhelmed at what to do.
Then Eric called Optima Tax Relief.
When Optima Tax got involved, the calls would stop, the threats would stop. It was easy like 1, 2, 3.
Optima Tax Relief is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, and their team of expert tax professionals took care of Eric's problem.
I owe $15,000, and now my debt is clean. I don't owe anything.
Take Eric's advice.
If you have a tax problem, you need to call Optima Tax now.
Call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Angels Radio AM 830 KLAA.
Orange County, Los Angeles, and Inland Empire.
Where Angels baseball lives.
Panera favorites are hot and ready to serve for dinner. Taste our creamy mac and cheese served in a crispy bread bowl. Or the classic bacon turkey Bravo featuring our signature sauce. How about our new mouth-watering Chipotle chicken and bacon flatbread pizza? These and other favorites are waiting for you. Order dinner tonight for delivery or pickup. Only at Panera. Availability and pricing may vary.
Hey, it's Peter Dills, AM 830 KLAA. Angels win again, 6 games in a row. We love it when the Angels win. That means you're in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. Everybody's in a good mood. Phone number is 714-283-0830. We're firing on TikTok. Turtle's got about, how many more videos you got for me to download tomorrow? 5, 6, 7, 8?
The 8.
And they are all smoking hot. Get it? 100 Days of Grilling. If you've got a grilling suggestion or a barbecue place that you know about in Orange County, give us a call, 714-283-0830. Pat LaFrida is a author. I talked about the book just a couple weeks ago, and I don't think we've confirmed for him to be on the show next week, but we're almost there, right?
Yeah, he's the guy that we did those cooking tips about freezing your meat.
Right. And he's the real deal. And anybody from New York or New Jersey knows about Pat LaFrida. He's a 4th-generation butcher. And like I said, we're pulling out all the stops. Big stars here on AM 830 KLAA, 515, Rob Serritella. And he is the pitmaster at the Holy Cow, and he's going to be talking to us. And we're going to grill him about why his barbecue is indeed the best barbecue. That's what we're looking for, the best barbecue in Southern California. If it's Texas style, Manhattan Beach style, Alabama style, Georgia style, Hawaiian style. Yeah, even Hawaii has their own style of barbecue. It's Peter Dills. I'm full of energy today. Gave a shout out to our good friend Braulio. He is the new store director at the Vons on Alvarado in LA. In fact, if he's listening right now, I'm going to come visit him tomorrow because tomorrow is my day off. I'm going to wake up in the morning, hit the Rose Bowl, 3.5 miles, go do what I do, go do a store visit, and then it's off to Columbo's for those 2 martinis and the wobbly table outside. I talked to Vic, and maybe if you're a restaurant owner out there and you want to just, maybe you've got some insight. What's going to happen on Wednesday? I know I've been hearing on the news that wine and beer sales are going to go way up because people are going to be partying on Wednesday. But really, what's going to change starting Wednesday? Because I would imagine
full capacity.
But I imagine the people like you and I that work at restaurants or in the service industry, we're still going to have to wear our mask.
I don't know. We'll find out.
I guess we'll find out Wednesday. Maybe we can just wear our mask backwards.
Yeah.
Right?
Finally.
Cover our bald. If you have a bald spot, maybe you can just wear the mask to cover the bald spot.
I got a wobbly table review for you, Peter.
Oh, fire away.
Okay. I went to this place called Riro's. They just opened up in my hometown of West Covina.
Riro's?
Yes.
Easy for you to say. Say that 5 times.
That 5 times.
Oh.
So. Gosh. But here's now I want to get your professional opinion about this, right?
I am a professional.
You are a professional. This is why I had to get your opinion. They are known for their burritos, okay? But I didn't order a burrito. I ordered.
You didn't order a burrito at a burrito place. How about that?
The deal, right? And so I ordered their nachos, and it was not good. But everybody told me, why would you go to a place that's known for something and not get what they're known for? Does that make it an accurate review?
I get it. We went to Hooters, and they're known for their chicken wings, and but you know what? It was good that we gave an honest review because people that I've talked to in the last week that listened to the show or listened to the Instagram review patted us on the back saying, hey, keep it real right here on AM 830 KLAA. We don't accept bribes unless they're over a couple $100.
I only accept 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000. Then we'll say anything nice about you that we possibly can. Go ahead. I interrupted you.
But what do you think about that? If you go to a place that's known for...
Eric Chan did this. I said that Columbo's has the best $28 porterhouse in LA. Best porterhouse for $28 in LA. And he ordered a New York strip steak, and he got all funny about it on Facebook saying, hey, I went to Columbo's. I told you to have the porterhouse steak, not a New York steak. Oh, the steak wasn't that good. I said, but I didn't say that. It's like I said Julie makes a great martini. It's like Javier's makes a great margarita. Oh, I had a beer there. It was warm. That's not what we're recommending. Listen to the show, folks. When we give you a recommendation, go with the recommendation. Gladstones, order the scallops, the clam chowder. Okay, I'm still working on the crab cakes with them. Okay, but I don't say anything about the crab cakes until it's there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. You go to Felipe's, get a French dip. Don't get a hamburger. You know, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's the theme for the show from now on. And I appreciate you bringing that up because I think that is important. So it's recommended for the burritos. Or whatever it is, and you got something else.
Yeah, and I was not impressed. And everybody on Facebook threw a fit at me. And they're like, you got to go get a burrito now. You got to go try this now. So now I got to go give them a second shot.
Speaking of second shots, it's Father's Day next week.
All right.
And you might be thinking right now, wondering, what am I going to get Dad? What am I going to get Grandpa? What am I going to get my son? It's Father's Day. I'm confused. I know he likes to eat. I know he likes to barbecue. I've got the suggestion for you. Get in your car, head on over just off the 10 freeway. It's called Surface Culinary District, SURFAS. They've got everything you want, Turtle. They've got martini glasses. They've got charcoal. They've got chips. They've got anything, not potato chips. Well, they might have that too. Blenders, anything that you could imagine to get your father for Father's Day, head on over to Surface. Gift card, why not? $100 gift card. Dad will love it. I might, if I can, if she'll do it, because I'll have to make her. But next week we might have 3 Halo hotties in here.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to bring my daughter. It's Father's Day.
Yeah.
It's not son and daughter's day. But my daughter's going to say, "So, Daddy, what do you want to do for Father's Day?"
Go to work.
Go to work. Come on, get in the car. Let's go over to Angels Radio, AM 830. KLAA. No, but seriously, are you guys down with that? Just get a gift card. This Surface for $100 you can get. Dad will be happy, and this place is phenomenal. Turtle and I have been a little busy with the 100 days of grilling, but that is on our next. That is the next thing that we're going to do. I see that Rob is on the phone. We're going to take him at the first break. It is 5:15. All right, here is today's trivia question. And we are going to give you a $100. It's worth about $100. It's for Sapporo Beer because we're going to be celebrating International Sushi Day next month. In the 8th inning today, Mark Langston said that this player was the Sapporo player of the game. Who was the Sapporo player of the game that's always reaching for the stars? The star of the game was who? Give us a call, 714-2830-830, 714-2830830, This portion of our show is brought to you by our good friends TG Metzger. TG Metzger State Farm Insurance, located all over Southern California. Just go ahead and Google TG Metzger. He's my insurance guy, and he has been for 11 years. You notice there's a trend of the show here. Longo Lexus, been with them for 9 years. Sapporo Beer, been drinking Sapporo Beer forever. And of course, my favorite champagne. Okay, now this would be good because she needs to learn this. So now I'm thinking about champagne, and then Erin's going to turn around and tell her, Peter's probably going to want us to look for a sound effect of a cork popping to make it sound like we're opening a bottle of champagne. Peter might do that, right, Erin?
Yeah.
Yeah, he might. So
sure, it's possible.
Let's find one. Let's find a champagne sound so that we can give Tattinger their due rights. Dudley do rights here.
Done.
Done.
We will do that today.
All right. AM 830 KLAA. It is National Cupcake Day, indeed. Cupcake Lovers Day. I wasn't the one drinking this morning. Cupcake liners do more than make it easy to, and they do have cupcake liners at Surface Culinary District, by the way, in LA. Cupcake liners do more than make it easy to remove them from the pan. Traditionally, sides of tins are greased for easy removal, but also floured because the batter needs to have something to cling on. A cupcake liner takes care of both. On August 15th, 2009, GourmetGiftBaskets.com broke the world's record for the largest cupcake ever made. Wow! 1,200 pounds. It was 4 feet tall by 10 feet wide. Turtle, how tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
One of the most popular cupcake bakeries in the United States is Crumbs in New York City. The first mention of a cupcake recipe goes far back, 1796. Amelia Sims wrote a recipe in the American Cookery which referenced a cake to be baked in small cups. Get that? A cupcake is a cake to be baked in small cups. However, it wasn't until 1828 the actual word cupcake was used by Eliza Leslie in her cookbook, 75 Recipes for Pastry, Cakes, and Sweethearts. All right, I guess we should probably go to the phone. Let's go to Kirk. He's been 18 minutes, but it has to be the right answer. Last week I was a little lenient. Kirk, what's happening? I know you've been on the phone for 18 minutes. I got 5 guys right behind you, or maybe 5 guys and a girl. Do you know who the Sapporo star of the game was?
Peter, I watched the whole game too, and you know what? The 8th inning is the only inning I did not watch. But if I had to guess, I'm going to guess Kurt Suzuki.
No, it wasn't Kurt Suzuki. Dang it. Oh, Kurt.
18 minutes of my life down the drain.
I know. 18 minutes on the phone, and it wasn't Kurt Suzuki, but thanks for calling. Hey, give me a good barbecue place in the Anaheim area.
area. I don't know the name of it. But it's on the cross street of Brookhurst and Ball. It's a barbecue place. We go there all the time. I get a beef plate there, and it's great.
All right.
Awesome.
You ever make it out to the South Bay? I've got Rob. He's with the Holy Cow Barbecue, and about 5:15 he's going to be telling us everything we need to know about barbecue, so don't touch that dial. Kurt, thanks for listening to the Peter Dills Show here on Angels Radio, AM 830 KLAA. That means another phone line is open. Let's go to James in Gardena. James, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, James. In the 8th inning, Mark Langston gave away the Sapporo start of the game. Who was that?
Yeah, it was the starting pitcher, Pat Sandoval.
Yes, you're right. Congratulations. Good job. You are 100% right. I'm going to send you, I've got a gift packet from Sapporo Beer. Always reach for the stars. How's that sound?
Oh, sounds great.
All right. Cool. All right. What's your favorite barbecue place in the Gardena area?
I don't really have one.
All right. Well, think of one while you're on hold.
Yeah.
The lovely Selena is going to get all of your information, and we are going to UPS this stuff to you. And thank you for Sapporo, and thank you for Sapporo for supporting the show, and thank you, James, for listening to the Peter Dills Show here on Angels Radio. AM 830 KLAA. At about 5:35, we are going to give our birthday shout-outs. Maybe Turtle will sing a little bit better. And
I always sing better, Peter. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's all good. All right, let's take a break, and when we come back, Rob has been patiently waiting on the phone. We are going to talk about barbecue because it's 100 days of grilling right here on Angels Radio, AM 830 KLAA.
Angels Radio.
AM 830.
When you really want Italian food, you have got to get to Columbo's. Columbo's Italian Steakhouse and Jazz Club, Colorado Boulevard, Eagle Rock. It's that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. Yes, it's a big, wide, wonderful world we live in, and Columbo's is open and better than ever, if that's even possible. So, you ask your beloveds, what would they like to do, and they say,
Columbo's.
Columbo's? But what about the beach?
Maybe.
The Dodgers?
Okay.
The movies?
Possibly.
So you ask, what tickles your fancy, and they say,
Columbo's.
Why, the world's greatest meatballs, absolutely delicious steaks, the freshest catch from the seas, great service, and it's also affordable. Columbo's, considered by many the ninth wonder of the world. Don't deny the little ones and mother. Broaden their horizons at the world-famous Columbo's, that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you.
Columbo's, mangia bene.
You have got to get to Gladstone's, smack dab in the middle of Southern California in the thriving little hamlet of Long Beach overlooking the Queen Mary. Gladstone's. Why? Well, seeker of wisdom, truth, and gustatorial delights, the mere fact that you honor the world with your magnificent presence is reason enough to revel with abandon in the freshest and most tantalizing provisions from the fertile plains and the briny deep at Gladstone's. Feed your happy little face mouth-watering lobster from the seven seas, clam chowder so delicious George Washington would swim the ocean for, salmon so scrumptious it might kiss you, specials every day, and all at a price that won't bust the budget. Yes, I'm talking to you. It's the just reward for you being you. You have got to get to Gladstone's, smack dab in the middle of Southern California, in the thriving little hamlet of Long Beach, overlooking the Queen Mary. Gladstone's.
Hi everybody, it's Peter Dills, happy to bring you this message from T.G. Metzger of State Farm.
Snatching stuff takes... Oh, what is going on in here?
It's okay, relax. Watch this. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, Dave.
Wow.
Is that your agent?
It's the jingle. Try it.
No.
Like a good neighbor.
Just say it.
State Farm is there.
With a sandwich.
Oh, yeah. And the girl from 4E? And can I get a hot tub?
Nice.
Find out what else State Farm agents can do for you at whyagent.com.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is always there for you. Call your local State Farm rep. His name is T.G. Metzger. His phone number is 626-487-1500. That's T.G. Metzger at 626-487-1500.
It's Peter Dills, and if you like great Mai Tais and a wide range of Hawaiian-inspired food, then I need to tell you about one of my favorite restaurants. It's the Canoe House on Fair Oaks in South Pasadena. Great happy hour and some of the best Mai Tais that I've ever had. The Canoe House is fun, it's exotic. The food ranges from burgers and onion rings to ahi salad with weekly cold beer specials, and that Mai Tai that I was telling you about, you can get it at happy hour each and every Monday. Every night is something different. The Canoe House in South Pasadena is a great place for any night of the week and is only a short drive from wherever you're listening to our show.
Angels Radio.
AM 830.
It's Peter Dills. Angels win 10-3. That's 6 straight wins. Let's keep that streak going. Barbecue, 100 days of grilling. This portion of our show brought to you by Surface Culinary Supply, right off the 10 freeway on Washington, downtown LA. Father's Day is coming up. Perfect place to get Dad a present. 714-2830-830. That is our phone number. am830.net. Another way to listen to the show. Go to my website, diningwithdills.com. Holy Cow was opened their first location in Santa Monica in 2014, opening up additional locations, Culver City, West LA, and now my friends in El Segundo are slopping on their fingers because they've opened one in the El Segundo Inglewood area. Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
For the Rams, that's perfect timing. And they boast a menu of what they call slow smoked goodness. Simply put, they tell us it's the finest cuts of meat. Well, there's a better person to tell us than the pitmaster himself. Rob, are you there?
Good afternoon. How are you, Peter?
I am smoking, just like the Angels. Six in a row winner, 10-3 today. Justin Upton, they put him on putting him on the lead off, and he is on fire. Maybe we could grill something on him. Like I don't know.
This may be their year.
I just the better they do, the better we do. The better we do, the better they do. All right, Holy Cow opened up in 2014, and you are the pitmaster, you're the guy.
I'm it.
All right. Why barbecue? I love barbecue. I mean, I love everything to do about barbecue. When I decided I'm going to do 100 days of grilling, I said to my producer, Turtle, I said, I want the best of the best. I want barbecue masters from all over the country calling in and doing videos and just let's kick some tail doing barbecue, 100 days of grilling. And we invited you guys to come in because you guys in your area, you are it. So tell us about Holy Cow and how you got into barbecue.
Well, yeah, thanks again. It's great to be on AM 830. And I'm kind of like you. For me, barbecue was always one of my favorite meal growing up, whether it was, in the backyard or, getting together with family or friends. It just the outdoors, the food, the smell of smoke,
right.
All the different things that go on the grill, to me just kind of is the perfect meal, something I could eat a few days a week myself. So we started messing around in barbecue about 20 years ago. Got pretty serious about it about 10 years ago. I spent about a year just going around the country
okay.
with some of really the best pitmasters out there. I went to Texas, Louisiana, I was in Kansas City, I was in the Carolinas, and just to see how barbecue is done. Because the neat thing about barbecue is, Peter, it's done different all over America.
Exactly.
Everybody likes it. You come, people walk in and they say, "Hey, I'm from Texas," and I say, "Hey, it's great to have you here. Hopefully, we could, we can give you a little bit of what you're used to in Texas, because we've been to Texas and understand if you're going to do brisket, you better go to Texas and learn how to do it."
That's a great point. And my friend, I live in Pasadena. There's a guy in Pasadena. It was Robin's Woodfire Barbecue. There 31 years, and he was the one. He was the one that told me. He said, "Hey," he goes, "everybody has their own idea of barbecue. Go to Hawaii. They have a different style of barbecue."
That's right.
So I appreciate that you said that. And barbecue to me is it's American comfort food. I mean, it's just barbecue, grilling. I love it. I mean, baby backs, beef ribs, spare ribs, anything to do with barbecue, I'm down with that. So when I got a hold of you and invited you guys, I am excited to have you here on the show. So I want to get into just how you cook the barbecue. Can you explain to our listeners the process that you go through?
Yeah. Well, like I said, Peter, we treat every meat a little bit different. So some, for example, the granddaddy's, the brisket, that's the one that gets the most time. Our brisket gets a minimum of about 14 hours, and then sometimes as much as about 18. It's a full smoked meat. It does nothing but live in that smoker. until that fat is completely rendered, all the way through the meat, and the salt and the pepper has brought out the flavor, and you get that nice bark. But
Right.
the meat's tender, and it kind of falls apart. And then you go to tri-tip, which is, we do it Santa Maria style, so that's live oak. It goes on the grill. That seasoning has a little bit of garlic and onion in it, and that goes on a grill, and then it sits in a roasted oven and just tenderizes all day. Pulled pork is injected. It's rubbed. It gets a full smoke, and that one finishes in a regular oven with a little apple cider vinegar and baby back. That one is a combination. That one gets it gets the smoke. It gets rubbed. There's a 2 rub method on that. That one gets rubbed. That one finishes on the barbecue, and kind of goes on and on from that. So we kind of treat every meat a little bit different. We just added the newest one we have now is we do a mesquite turkey. That's a full mesquite smoke. We brought a sauce that I found in Alabama called Alabama white sauce. It's really an interesting barbecue sauce. When you think of barbecue sauce, you don't think of white, but it's got a little touch of honey, a little touch of horseradish. It's got a great kick to it. It's delicious on like pulled chicken or smoked turkey, and the other meats as well. We do a brisket sauce. We do a sweet barbecue sauce for the ribs, like a Kansas City style. We do a mustard-based barbecue sauce for the pulled pork. Very similar to the one we found in the Carolinas, and so we try to match the meat with the method. So this meat was grown up in this part of the country, and like you said, barbecue is different to everybody.
Right.
To some people, it's a hamburger. To some people, it's a steak. And so that's kind of what we do at Holy Cow. We call it regional barbecue. So we instead of just one style, we have about 5 or 6 styles at any given day. Baby back, beef ribs, you name it, we'll give it a shot in the smoker.
Okay, you've mentioned smoke and smoker 2 or 3 times. That's what I wanted to know. Tell me about the smoking process. Tell me about your smoker.
Well, our smokers are, they're about the size of a mid-sized sedan, just because these big commercial smokers have to be. We load them up with hickory.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
So we changed the wood a little bit based on the meat. So we like pork to have a little bit sweeter meat. We like sweeter smoke. We like beef, like the brisket, to have a little stronger, deeper smoke to it. We run our smokers. They never really get over about 225 degrees.
Right.
But they'll run for hours.
That's barbecue.
And then and that's barbecue. And then every meat has a certain temperature that we see that it's perfectly pulled at. So brisket, for us, that magic number is about 203 degrees. Once it hits 203, we know it's as far as we want to take it in the smoker, and then we start the cool down and the whole process. And, we wrap it in that. You've seen that pink paper that butchers like to use, and we use that same paper. Kind of holds the moisture, and it allows some of the air to come in and out. It doesn't completely seal up the meat, so it steams, because you do want to maintain that crisp bark. And based on, like I said, the meat that's in there, the amount of time, but we never go over about 225, and depending on the meat that's in there, it comes out at a little bit different temperature.
We're talking to Rob. He's with the Holy Cow, Santa Monica, West LA, El Segundo, Inglewood, and I'm missing one. Culver City, 4 locations. That's cool. So I'm second generation doing this stuff, and my dad used to loves barbecue just as much as you and I do, and he would tell me and tell his listeners, he would say, look, if you find a good barbecue place and they have a parking lot, and you get out of the car and you can't smell any smoke, if the wind's going east or west, north or south, get back into your car and get out of there.
And I'm with you. That's the one thing I love when you pull up to a good barbecue joint, and when we travel, we always look for, what city does barbecue well and what spaces are. But I'm with you. You want to see, a pile of wood. You want to see smoke coming out of something, and you want to walk in and feel that smell just permeating the walls. And that's a pretty good sign.
You almost you want to, when you leave the restaurant, you almost want to smell like smoke. Almost. I don't know.
Trust me. But yeah, my Labrador buddy loves me for a couple of reasons, and I think one of them is the smell of smoke.
It's been a few years, but obviously I'm here on the Angels Radio AM 830 KLAA. It's Peter Dills. I'm a baseball fan. So I've gone to different stadiums throughout the country, and back before they opened Global Life Stadium in Arlington, the Texas Rangers Stadium, I went there a couple times, and there was this place called Sonny Bryant's.
Bryant's, yep.
Sonny Bryant's or Sonny Bryant's. They have an old Cadillac or old car out in front, lines of people. And the great thing about this place is, and I don't know if you could get away with this in L.A. or Orange County, but when they made the protein, the meats, and they ran out, they shut the doors. That's it. 6:30, we're out of meat.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would fly here in Orange County or L.A. But
it does happen. I'll tell you, we advertise that on our door, and on when you visit us, we open at about noon until we're out. We've got. We're in kind of our season right now, which kind of kicks off right about spring break, and you got Memorial Day, and then you got Father's Day and 4th of July and Labor Day, and these are just big barbecue holidays. But you do get to a point where you can run out, and it happens. You can only smoke as much brisket or as much ribs or pork as that smoker can handle, and I'll tell you, Peter, if you overload those machines, you don't get the quality. So we tend to think quality is more important than anything else. I think we do a pretty darn good job planning, but we're thinking about tomorrow's barbecue right now. The kitchens right now are going through their numbers and planning tomorrow's meals, because it's not an a la minute concept. It's been pretty much anything you're getting at Holy Cow when you walk in was thought about the day before.
I'm looking here at some of my notes, and so this is not a setup question. I'm just curious. Brisket, tri-tip, pulled pork, baby backs, hot links, smoking wings, nugs. Have no idea what nugs are, but my question is, who are your vendors? What makes one? You're doing it right. You're smoking it. It's barbecue, low and slow, 225. I get all that. You're 100. I'm 100% behind you. But does it? You're going to say yes, but where do you get your pulled pork from? Who do you get your baby backs from? Is there some secret place in like the Midwest that only sells to Holy Cow? How does it work?
I think everybody does it a little bit different. For me, I like to go right to the source. So we have a baby back that we just think has the right amount of meat and bone on the rack, and we'll go right to the packer or the source or the farm and say, look, we like your ribs. We'd like to buy them, and then we move them through, our, we have, one of the big vendors. We work with a great company, U.S. Foods, and we do. So I typically contract all our brisket, all our tri-tip, all our chicken, all our baby backs, all our beef ribs directly from the packer, they call that. So, like, for example, our chicken is all ABF. It's hormone free. It's fresh. So we have to source that. We like to keep it consistent. We don't like to, sometimes, you can play the price game, but we play the quality game. So we find a good ranch, we find a good grower, and we just stay with them.
Yeah. I'm talking to Rob. He's with Holy Cow. And on my notes, again, I mentioned brisket, tri-tip, pulled pork, baby backs. Guess what I circled? Hot links.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We make a great. We make our own pickles, which are really good with our hot links. But we also make a stone ground stout with like a beer mustard that we like to drag it through. Our hot links are, I would say, they're about medium hot. They're not hot.
Yeah,
crazy hot where you can't.
Yeah, the ones that I have a buddy of mine, one of our sponsors on the show, but I consider him a friend. His name is Jim Cascone. He owns Huntington Meats. They're in the farmers market.
Oh yeah, sure.
Great guy.
Those guys are quality. Jim
Cascone, Huntington Meats. But he gave me these hot links one time. These sausages, these Southern New Orleans. He said, "Hey Peter, they're kind of hot." Rob, they were so hot I couldn't eat them.
He wasn't joking.
No, I mean, some people say, "Yeah, give me the hottest food." No, take it easy on the hot. I mean, take it easy.
Yeah, we have. I agree. We make a few. We have a chicken hot sauce. We have a Nashville sauce that we do with our chicken, and then we have a Kentucky vinegar. All of those are our hotter sauces. So if you want something what we call kicked up, we have a sauce to go with it. But we tried to choose a hot link that most people could eat, but it is a hot link. It's not a mild link. So
Got it.
When you're ordering a hot link, it's not a hot dog.
Right.
So
no.
In the barbecue world, we are talking about something that's got something behind it.
Hallelujah. I'm talking to Rob. He's with Holy Cow. Okay, Rob. I'm a Texas oil man. I'm visiting California. I'm a Texas oil man. I'm a millionaire. I fly out my jet with my ladies that are half the age of I am, and I land in LAX, and somebody tells me about Holy Cow Barbecue in El Segundo, Irwindale. And I'm a big Texas guy, and I walk into your restaurant, and you're there, and I say, give me your best. What is it? I only want one protein. I only want one plate of food. What is it?
I'll tell you, that's the most popular question we get when somebody walks in. I always like to ask, what's your favorite type of protein? So if you're a rib guy or you're a beef guy, if you're a beef guy, I'm probably going to take you right to the brisket. And if you say, well, what else do you have? I also love our tri-tip. We make a chimichurri sauce with it that we make fresh daily that gives it kind of that Santa Maria flavor. If I know you're from somewhere in the Carolinas, I'm going to steer you right to our pulled pork with our Carolina mustard sauce. But that is the most common question that people come in and say, gosh, what's your favorite, Rob? And I say, honestly, I got 5
kids. I love them all.
I love this menu. Right. It's true, Peter. I'm telling you. That's why I say, you know what? Try one of our combos, our 2-meat or 3-meat combo. We have a new one called the Big Sampler. It's got 4 meat. We just created this one. It's for a guy just like you that walks in and stares at the menu for too long, and we say, hey, do the Big Sampler. You're going to get 4 meats. You get 2 big sides. Get some of our holy rolls. It's $39. It'll feed 3 or 4 of you. You get to try a bunch of Holy Cow in one sitting.
Well, Rob, listen, it was great to have you on the show, 100 Days of Grilling. I hope you'll be a fan of the show, and even if you're not on the show, listen every Sunday afternoon and call in and just say, hey, Peter, no, hey, Peter, I got this place. Or, hey, Peter, we make our own. So hope you're a friend of the show from now on.
Well, dude, thanks for having me on. What a pleasure and an honor.
Right on. That's Rob from Holy Cow. Go check out his 4 restaurants. And, Turtle, I didn't even get into the dessert, but Aaron says we got to take a break. It's Peter Dills, AM 830, KLAA. A couple birthday shout-outs coming up after the other side of the break.
Angels Radio.
AM 830.
Hey everybody, it's Peter Dills for Sapporo Beer. It's the #1 selling Asian beer in the United States. It's contemporary, it's stylish, it's food-friendly, and it's legendary. Sapporo stands out from the crowd. Since its creation in 1876, Sapporo has been crafted using only the finest ingredients. Sapporo maintains its rich brewing tradition and historical taste profile, which were first modeled after the Bavarian purity law. I love it. When it's warm outside, there's nothing better than a cold Sapporo.
You have got to get to Gladstone's, smack dab in the middle of Southern California, in the thriving little hamlet of Long Beach, overlooking the Queen Mary. Gladstone's. Why? Well, seeker of wisdom, truth, and gustatorial delights, the mere fact that you honor the world with your magnificent presence is reason enough to revel with abandon in the freshest and most tantalizing provisions from the fertile plains and the briny deep at Gladstone's. Feed your happy little face mouth-watering laughter from the seven seas. Clam chowder so delicious George Washington would swim the ocean for. Salmon so scrumptious it might kiss you. Specials every day, and all at a price that won't bust the budget. Yes, I'm talking to you. It's the just reward for you being you. You have got to get to Gladstone's, smack dab in the middle of Southern California, in the thriving little hamlet of Long Beach, overlooking the Queen Mary. Gladstone's.
Hi, everybody. It's Peter Dills, happy to bring you this message from T.G. Metzger of State Farm.
Snatching stuff taken. Oh, what is going on in here?
It's okay, relax. Watch this. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, Dave.
Wow.
Is that your agent?
It's the jingle. Try it.
No.
Like a good neighbor,
Just say it.
State Farm is there.
With a sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
And the girl from 4E?
And can I get a hot tub?
Nice.
Find out what else State Farm agents can do for you at yagent.com.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is always there for you. Call your local State Farm rep. His name is T.G. Metzger. His phone number is 626-487-1500. That's T.G. Metzger at 626-487-1500.
Tune into Keyshawn, Jay, and Zubin weekday mornings 3 to 7 live here on Angels Radio AM 830 KLAA.
You know, it would be a pretty interesting guest, Turtle. Somebody from the AQMD. I think that stands for Air Quality Management District.
Okay.
So they're the ones that would flag, I guess, a barbecue place that has too much smoke. But I don't know.
I'll get them on the phone.
AQMD. What would we ask them?
What's the deal with flagging people?
What's the deal with the smoke coming out of the restaurant? All right, anyway. All right, you guys, it is that time. It is that time of the afternoon. It must be 5:40 on Angels Radio, AM 830 KLAA, because we got some...
Did someone say birthday?
Birthday shout-outs.
They say it's your birthday. It's a celebration.
It gets worse and worse
Because
every
it's your
week.
birthday.
You gotta have Hal Dolan on the show. You guys,
Everyone laughs, so.
yeah, it's funny, and that's what we're here for. I'm sure there's shows out there that are very informative, but you don't.
This is not that.
You don't
way.
make you laugh. We're informative and we make you laugh. All right, whose birthday today is it, Turtle?
I don't know.
It's Chuck Tabert's birthday.
All right, Chuck.
Chuck's headed off to Dantana's for his birthday. We've had Dantana's on the show before. Dantana's, Chuck Tabert. I think Chuck's probably about my age, 43, 44. Happy birthday, Chuck. Have fun at Dantana's. Maybe he can call in next week with a review. Chuck and his family own have you been to the Buccaneer up in Sierra Madre?
No, I didn't.
It's a dive bar.
Okay.
You like dive bars.
I love dive bars.
Because you like going to the Crest and the
Cove.
The Cove and all those dive bars.
Yeah.
When we were on the other station, we used to do, we're not done with the birthday thing yet. I'm just saying. We used to do the dive bar of the week.
Yeah.
Because I think it was, anyway, there's a country singer that sings dive bar. So maybe we could bring that back. Should we bring that back?
Yeah, we should. We should.
Dive bar
sure.
of the week. And, of course, Orange County dive bars. There's probably a bunch of them. All right, Chuck Tapert, happy birthday. Lydia Mojico, happy birthday. And my notes tell me, Lydia, I already said that, Chuck Tapert. I gave my shout-out to Nick Martin. He's trying to push his Schafferhofer grapefruit.
Schafferhofer.
It's a, it's SCH, Schafferhofer grapefruit
Drink?
Beer.
Oh.
Yeah, German style. And let's see who else. So Braulio. Braulio is now the store director at the Alvarado Vons. And we know that this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, Vons is having their, I guess every 3 or 4 months they do a 20% sale off and be going to Vons in Pasadena on Colorado and on Alvarado, buying some Tattinger. Tattinger. And I don't have any because my friend Dan has not given me any Tattinger lately.
Get with it, Dan.
Get with it, Dan. He's listening. I know
So
Dan.
you should get with it.
Dan's listening, and he's probably going, no, he doesn't talk.
By the way,
Dan's cool.
Right now, the internet is blowing up.
Oh, about the hat.
About your hat, Peter.
Yeah.
They want to know about your hat.
Okay, here's the deal. You've known me since K blank blank C. I don't wear hats. I don't need to wear hats. Look, I got hair. I mean, I got
you got a lot of it.
I got hair. Opposed to the guy, can you switch?
Yeah. No,
that
everyone sees him. Yeah.
Okay, everybody sees him. All right, I got hair, and I kind of think, well, I mean, I never really have a bad hair day because my hair is pretty short. But my friend Matt Plunrock, I don't know what kind of name Plunrock is, met his mom and his grandma last night, so I kind of know what kind of name it is. So this is kind of a Peaky Blinders hat. So you're like, if you don't want to follow us on Facebook, here's another reason why you get to see Peter's hat. Yeah. And he left the price tag on. Oh man, $49.95. Thank you, Matt. So anyway, that's the deal on the hat. It's
he left the tag on?
Do you know Peaky Blinders from Netflix?
From Netflix, yeah.
Awesome show. I really could do, it probably would be on at 11 o'clock at night, but I could do a whole thing on Netflix, on the shows I like and the shows I don't like. Like one of the shows, I never really got into Downtown Abbey, but now I'm watching it. I can't stop. I'm on a date like three nights ago.
Yeah.
And the nice looking lady, and I'm getting kind of bored, and I thought, man, I got to get home to watch Netflix.
I could have watched Downtown Abbey.
A lot of good shows on Netflix. All right, John Fueling. John Fueling owns the Corner Butcher Shop. He's been on the show before, and he's a huge Halo fan. He's out there in Laverne, John Fueling's birthday. So one more time, happy birthday, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday
to everyone. Happy birthday from Peter Dills and the Turtle and Selena and Aaron and whoever the new girl is over there in the room, the Halo hottie.
Everybody also wants to know what is the address of the Holy Cow barbecue spot in Irwindale.
Turtle, you were up at 8 o'clock in the morning having some kind of concoction.
I was having a Irish coffee.
Irwindale or Inglewood?
Maybe that's what they meant.
Yeah.
It's like, what is the address?
11918 Aviation. So obviously that's going to be kind of near the airport and probably near the Ram Stadium. I can't remember. Are you a Ram?
I'm a Charger fan.
Oh, that's right. Chargers. Go Chargers. I'm a Viking fan. All right. Santa Monica, West LA, El Segundo, Culver City, Inglewood. Yeah. Holy cow. Sounds good. Really good. Yeah. Smoke. They do it right. I mean, because if he would have said, we cook things in the oven and I got a little barbecue and no, low and slow, that's what barbecue is. That's what barbecue is, the difference between barbecue and grilling. That is what it's got to be. Holy cow, man. Pat LaFrida, if you guys Google Pat LaFrida, this doesn't cost you anything. Sometimes I tell you things that doesn't cost you anything. Google Pat LaFrida. He is the real deal. He is a fourth generation butcher, and he's going to be on the show. I'm 90% sure next week for Father's Day. So that's going to be a good show. So we're bringing out the stars. We're bringing out the hits. So just follow us on Facebook so you know before everybody else knows who's going to be on the show. What happens tomorrow?
We wake up.
We wake up, and then we upload today's show.
That's right.
On the podcast.
And on the YouTube.
And on the YouTube. So here's something very simple, because Selena was saying, well, Peter, maybe everybody isn't on podcast. Maybe they don't know how to get on the podcast. If you have an iPhone, there's only one purple icon on your iPhone. Only one. It says podcast. Doesn't cost you anything. You go to your podcast. You go to search. You type in here. Let me make some noises.
Let's see.
Are you ready? You type in.
You're doing it right now.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Okay, I'm doing it right now. Oh, of course it doesn't work. Anyway, click. Subscribe to Peter Dills podcast. Subscribe to Peter Dills. Voila, that's it. That's all you have to do. And then anytime you miss portion of the show, then you're good. The show is brought to you by our good friends at Sapporo Beer. Sapporo Beer urges you to always reach for the stars and never, ever drink and drive. We want you to be around for next week's show, which is our Father's Day special. I wrote a great article on Father's Day about my dad, about how it was to go out with a restaurant critic, somebody that wrote, was on the radio, on television for 30 years. So I'll make that available on Facebook too. Another great reason to follow Peter Dills on Facebook. So a lot of people are probably listening right now. Who is this Peter Dills guy? Well, after this break, we are going to talk about, we're going to do our...
Believe it or not.
No, but we're going to do that. But our other skit about Jerry's...
What's the deal?
So don't touch that dial. We're going to play What's the Deal? And then we're also going to do Believe It or Not. It's Peter Dills, AM 830 KLAA.
The last one to know, the last one to show.
Angels Radio.
AM 830.
Hi, I'm Chappie.
And Seminar Skip here.
Join us along with Bandstand Hal every Saturday morning from 8 to 9 for the Morning Line Sports Show on AM 830 KLAA.
We talk baseball, football, hockey, and more, but concentrate on the sport of kings, horse racing.
Each week we have insights from top industry experts. So join our cast of characters on the Morning Line Sports Show every Saturday morning from 8 to 9 on AM 830 KLAA.
Or catch us on Facebook Live on TML AM 830.
You have got to get to Gladstone's, smack dab in the middle of Southern California, in the thriving little hamlet of Long Beach, overlooking the Queen Mary. Gladstone's. Why? Well, seeker of wisdom, truth, and gustatorial delights, the mere fact that you honor the world with your magnificent presence is reason enough to revel with abandon in the freshest and most tantalizing provisions from the fertile plains and the briny deep at Gladstone's. Feed your happy little face, mouth-watering laughter from the seven seas, clam chowder so delicious George Washington would swim the ocean for, salmon so scrumptious it might kiss you, specials every day, and all at a price that won't bust the budget. Yes, I'm talking to you. It's the just reward for you being you. You have got to get to Gladstone's, smack dab in the middle of Southern California, in the thriving little hamlet of Long Beach, overlooking the Queen Mary. Gladstone's.
Hi, everybody. It's Peter Dills, happy to bring you this message from T.G. Metzger of State Farm.
Snatching stuff takes... Oh, what is going on in here?
It's okay, relax. Watch this. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, Dave.
Wow.
Is that your agent?
It's the jingle. Try it.
No.
Like a good neighbor.
Just say it.
State Farm is there.
With a sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
And the girl from 4E?
And can I get a hot tub?
Nice.
Find out what else State Farm agents can do for you at yagent.com.
And like a good neighbor, State Farm is always there for you. Call your local State Farm rep. His name is T.G. Metzger. His phone number is 626-487-1500. That's T.G. Metzger at 626-487-1500.
Big John. Big John.
Every morning at the mine, you could see him.
Hey,
arrive.
that's
He
Jimmy
stood
Dean.
6'6",
Jimmy
weighed
Dean died at the age of 81, a country
$245,
music
shoulder
singer.
and
He
narrowed
also
the head.
founded Jimmy
Everybody
Dean
knew
Meat
you
Company in
could never live
1969.
to be
Of course, Jimmy Dean Pork Sausages is still with us today. Hey, they have voted on my hat. 84 thumbs up and 16 thumbs down. So I guess we're going to stick with that. All right. Well, all right. And let's see. Nick Martin is mad at you, Turtle, because you've butchered his Hefeweizen beer to no
Did
end.
I?
Yeah. So no free beer for you, sir.
Oh, no. What am I going to do? How am I supposed to get sober now?
Jesus Christ. Martin Carrillo from Vaughn's in South Pasadena says, hey, you keep on mentioning all the other Vaughn's. You didn't mention us. Hey, Martine, not Martin. Have you met Martine yet?
No.
Oh, don't go golfing with that guy. Whew, he's crazy. And he sucks in golf, too. So, so Martine, or this portion of our show is brought to you by Carl D. Barnes, attorney at law. Carl D. Barnes, attorney at law. As my good friend Jeff Maxwell from the popular show says, hey, what a nice guy, right? 1-800-6-BARNES. Here's the deal. If you've been in a car accident, your insurance company is going to call you immediately. and they're going to say they're very sorry and all this stuff. Don't talk to the insurance company. Call Carl D. Barnes. If you've been in an accident, 1-800-6-BARNES. That's 1-800-6-BARNES. You've been in an accident. Do not try to deal with the insurance company on your own. 1-800-6-BARNES. Have I made myself clear, Turtle?
No.
We don't have a jingle like all those other, we don't have billboards. We just have the truth. 1-800-6-BARNES. Give him a call, and he will take care of you. If there is no settlement in the case, there is no fee to pay. 1-800-6-BARNES. All right, show is brought to you by our good friends at Surface Culinary District right there in L.A. They're doing it. Father's Day, go out there and get your dad a nice gift card. They got anything, everything that you could use for cooking, barbecuing, grilling, and all that stuff. All right, it's National Cupcake Day, but now, Turtle, this is yours. I got to tell all our listeners here on AM 830 KLAA, Turtle wrote this one because the other ones I wrote, but here's the what's the deal. All right? You guys ready? What's the deal with the Tesla owners?
Exactly.
What's the deal with the Tesla owners, Turtle?
They're there in their cars just watching everybody as their cars are getting electrofusions.
What's the deal with the Tesla owners just staying in their car?
Why don't they just walk outside?
Why can't they get out of the car?
I don't know. Is this something new? It really bothers me. They're just in their car, just watching us as we go into our vehicles.
So if you own a Tesla, give us a call, 714-2830-830. 714-2830. We want to know what's the deal. Why are you just sitting in your car?
Just watching us.
Just watching us.
Bothers me, Peter.
Yeah. Well, if they were in a Longo Lexus that you could either buy, rent, or steal from Longo Lexus in El Monte, you wouldn't need to just sit in your car. You could get out and travel around and get back to your car, and it'd probably still be there. So we don't know what the deal is. If you own a Tesla, give us a call, 714-2830-830, 714-2830-830. Thanks, Rob. Hey, thanks, Rob. Holy cow, giving us the 411 on his location, Santa Monica, West LA. How cool is that? That's
very cool.
That's my dream because, if you hear, we talk about great restaurants here on the show from time to time, and there's other restaurant shows, but, if you got 4 different locations, there's no excuse not to get out there. All right, now, Selena now. Where's Selena? Selena, now you got to come in and help me. We're going to do... Believe it or not. Believe it or not. And I got it last week, didn't I now?
Yeah, first time in a year.
2 for 2. Bruce Cook I see Bruce Cook. He's ready to roll. He's ready to come in. He's got a lot on his mind. So at 6 o'clock from 7 o'clock, he will be here as well talking about what he talks about. All right, you guys, Peter Dills, we're live. Angels win 10-3. Yeah. Okay, here we go. You ready, Selena?
Yeah.
All right. Believe it or not, there are 48 states in which you can bury someone in your backyard. I would believe there's 50 states that you could do it. You didn't say legal or illegal. Believe it or not, Myers-Briggs to conduct a new study for personality types that are for negative traits. I don't even know who Myers-Briggs is.
The Myers-Briggs, the INFPS people,
I don't know. I don't know who they are.
You don't know
who they are?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I didn't know. So remember, I went to high school. Believe it or not, hot dogs began being sold in packs of 10 to meet an ideal retail weight target per package where hot dogs buns are sold. I believe that. Do you know?
It's another page.
Oh, there I know. Why, did you cheat? Did you already
Did you already look at everything?
Wait a minute,
maybe.
cheater. Believe it or not, woolly mammoths are the same size as African elephants. All right. I think I got I think I got one here. All right,
okay.
Selena, what do you think?
You answer first.
I'm going to say, believe it or not, woolly mammoths are the same size as African elephants. I'm going to say no. I'm going to think that there's not such a thing as an African elephant or a woolly mammoth. That's the way Turtle thinks. Okay? So I'm saying that's wrong.
Okay, well, Selena, what are you saying?
Well, hold on. Let Selena.
I say how many states you can bury.
There are 47 states which you can bury someone in your backyard. Because there's 50 states. Why can't you bury? And you mean legally?
Yes.
Get with us, Turtle.
Legally.
Peter Dills, AM 30 KLAA. We're here every Sunday from 5 to 6. Bruce Cook is coming up next.
What does Aaron say?
Aaron, what do you think?
Aaron in the board op.
The elephants.
Elephants. Sorry, he's going with me.
Okay, so for the elephants and Okay,
Aaron, Peter.
so Aaron,
Willie
the
Mathis.
elements. Oh, it's wrong. They actually are the same size.
Okay. And then Selena.
Selena was.
There are 47 states which you can bury somebody in your backyard.
Yes, yeah, there actually is, and California is one of the ones that you cannot bury anybody in.
So it's a food show. Hot dogs begin being sold in packs of 10. So it's a food show. So I should have gone with that one.
No, actually, they are actually sold in packs
It
of
better
10.
not be Myers.
It's
Myers.
the Myers-Briggs.
Who is he? I don't even know who he is. Don't come in here.
But
with
there's
that
personality
stuff.
tests, and these personality tests
I
are
don't
always
care.
focusing on all the positive
I don't
things.
care about that stuff. I don't even know who he is.
I got you again.
You got me again. It's coming with that nonsense. My God, we're gonna have to get rid of that subject or that. Stop cheating on me, Myers-Briggs. Oh, hey. So anyway, let's see here. We've got
like a minute left.
A minute left. That means it's time to kind of do our little thing that if you missed any portion of the show, you can go on to SoundCloud, Spotify, follow me on Instagram. I gave you like a dozen reasons why. All of our links are on diningwithdills.com. Thanks to everyone who helped put the show together. Aaron Fry, thank you for your assistance.
You're welcome.
You'll be gone next week, and we don't know where
See
you're
you guys later.
Taking over the rings.
You're going to. They promised you a job at AM 1090 in San Diego, but they forgot to tell you that it's no longer in existence.
Well, it isn't?
No, it's
Okay,
gone.
that's fine.
Here we go. And now, friends, it's time for my food for thought. Who you are becoming is more important than who you've been. That's a wrap up for today's show. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, I'll see you at my dining table. Don't touch the dial. Bruce Cook is coming up next.
Dining with Dills. You're dining with Dills. Dining with Dills. You're gonna get your delicious fill. Yeah, dining with Dills. It's all good.